Hey art friends, today we're going to draw a capybara holding a heart. I think capybaras are really fun to draw because they're cute, kind of, but kind of not. For this lesson, we're using our pencil and eraser to draw the main shape of our heart first before we switch to our markers. I hope you're going to follow along with me. Let's get started. Let's first draw the heart with our pencil. We're going to draw it in the middle of our paper. We're going to add two guide dots or points right above each other. And then we're going to draw the left side of the heart first because I'm right-handed. So that way I can look at this side while I draw the right side to match. And it's okay if they're a little different, but you can keep working on your heart shape. That's the nice thing with using our pencil. So you can draw over it a couple times until you get it just the way you want it. And then you can switch to your eraser and erase any extra lines. That's all we're using our pencil for. We can put it off to the side and switch to our marker if you want. You can keep using a pencil too. All right, let's draw our capybara. We're gonna draw the hands or the paws coming into the heart. So we can start here. I'm gonna draw a sideways letter U or a backwards letter C. Then we're gonna draw a letter C on the other side to match. And then we could also draw two paw lines for the little fingers. Now we can trace over the heart. Let's erase the lines going through the paws first. That way we don't get confused and accidentally draw through the paws. Then we can trace over the pencil. I'm going to start here, trace over to the top of the paw, and then the same thing on the other side. And then we can trace over the bottom. All right, now we're ready to draw the rest of our capybara. I'm going to start and draw the rest of the arms. So we'll start right next to the heart, and then we'll connect down to the bottom of the paw. And then we can do the same thing on this side. Start here, curve down, and connect in. All right, then for the body, I'm going to start on the elbow, and we'll draw him kind of big at the bottom. We can draw that same kind of curve over here to match. In between here, we can draw the bottom of our capybara's body. So I'm imagining that line going all the way through. You could use the pencil to just draw that line first, and then we could erase these little spots. This is where the back legs or feet are coming out and then back in. And we can do that same paw or back foot on the other side to match. And then we can add the two toe lines for the bottom feet. Okay. All right, now we're ready to draw the head. And we're going to draw the funny shape for our capybara. They look like rodents because I think they are. And we're going to draw a big snout. So we're going to come out, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going to come across the top, and we'll start coming down. Okay, then we could draw the ear sticking out and just a little upside down letter U. And then we can imagine this going behind the ear and then coming down to the shoulder. Then let's make it 3D. We can add another ear back here, but just part of it since it's behind the head. All right, and then we could also draw a little line for the inside of this ear. Now we need to add the eye. And we could draw an oval shape. We could also draw a small circle inside for the highlight and color in the big oval. Okay, now next the nose. Let's draw an oval right on the end of the snout. And we can color that in too. And then let's draw a line coming down the snout. And we could draw the mouth. Let's draw a serious mouth. You could draw it smiling, but I'll just draw it curving like this. And we did it. We finished drawing our capybara holding a heart, except we still need to color it. This part will fast forward, but at the end you could pause the video if you want to match my same coloring. Oh, and before we color, we also want to use our eraser to erase any of the pencil lines we can still see. And we're all finished coloring our drawings. I really hope that you'll take time to color your drawings and even add more things to the background. This also works really well as a homemade card for Valentine's Day, or just give it to somebody that you think is special. And remember, it's okay if your drawings look different than mine. I'm sure they turned out awesome. The most important thing is to have fun and practice, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.